Okay, Michael, I'm doing this video for you just so there's no confusion when you get the bike and start it. I'm going to be draining the carburetors, all 6 of them, real soon. And I'll walk down here and you can see at the bottom of the float bow is a little flat screw, and you get 3 on one side of the bike and 3 on the other side. And you put the bike on the center stand and then put a rag underneath the float bow, and then you turn it out counterclockwise a couple turns and drain it when you're going to store the bike for a long period of time. If you're using non-ethanol premium fuel, the gas should be good for 6 months to a year with no problem. But if you use an ethanol fuel, then you either have to treat it with Startron, Seafoam, or drain the carbs. And so I'm going to show you the bike now running, starting running, before I drain the carbs, but there's a procedure to bring it back to life because of the vacuum petcock not letting gas gravity feed into the carburetors, and it only feeds gas when the engine's turning over, cranking. So here we go. You can see when you turn the key on, it tests the lights on the dash, and then when they're good, they go off. So the red's the side stand, or the oil light, which will go off when it starts and it's in neutral. There's your high beam light. So I'm going to start it. I have started it now, but there it goes. It's warmed up, so don't worry about the R's. Okay, so turn it off. When the key's all the way to the left, you got 1 click, which is nothing, and then the second click is what powers everything. As you can see, you hit the starter button, it starts right up. Now I'm doing this video because if I didn't, you'd be cussing at me, because if you're not aware of the vacuum petcock feeding the first carburetor, the second carburetor, the third carburetor, the fourth carburetor, when you go to start it, you're going to think it's not running correctly. And as you know, once it gets running on all 6 cylinders, you're going to want to turn the choke off, but you're going to let it. You need to let it warm up. 2,000, 2,500 for about 3 minutes before the thing gets heat in that gigantic engine down there. Runs and responds properly. All right, I'll talk to you.